In this video, we're going to be looking at if melatonin is good for sleeping for people with Asperger's. Woo! Hey guys, welcome back to the Aspie world. I'm Dan. I have Asperger's syndrome, ADHD, OCD, and dyslexia. I make weekly videos on autism and Asperger's. So if you're new around here, consider subscribing to learn more. Oh, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a video so you don't miss out. What's good, Aspie world fam? It's getting close to the middle of December. It's pretty awesome. I'm feeling stoked. Christmas shopping's done. Hope you guys are feeling awesome too. And let's cut to the chase. I was contacted by a company called Yummy, and they sent me these melatonin sleep gummies, which are strawberry flavored sweets in the UK, or candies if you want in America, or gummy sweets. And they sent me 2 boxes of 60 of them, and you take 2 a night to help you sleep. Now this could be for young people or anybody really who's wanting to try and use melatonin to sleep. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about what melatonin is and then how it can be effective. And then I'm going to talk about this company's product and what I found, because I actually have taken this product and I've actually used it. So let me know in the comments below if you've used melatonin before, or if you've used something similar or any other kind of sleeping kind of medication, because I know there's different types of sleep medication around for different types of people. And, melatonin is just one of many, and today I'm looking at melatonin specifically. Now, this video is proudly brought to you by Yummy and their sleep melatonin capsules, and this is really cool. They're a UK company. These are vegan friendly, and I'm very, very excited to do this video, because one thing, when brands contact me, I want to make sure I'm working with brands or products that are going to benefit for my audience and that I can actually come on board with. So this is pretty cool. So this is part of a series. I'm going to do a series on Asperger's and sleeping. The next one I'm going to do, I think for next week, is going to be all about sleeping and mattresses and different types of things like that for people with Asperger's syndrome, weighted blankets, etc. So without further ado, let's get on. Okay, so melatonin is a hormone that is created in the pineal gland of one of many places, and it's produced there, and it's produced to help regulate wakefulness, so the hours of wakefulness, which is basically every conscious decision you have, you're constantly awake for those things, and it regulates it. So it releases melatonin to know when you're awake or when you're not awake, all these kind of things. Now, melatonin is a hormone that's naturally produced in the body, but sometimes you don't always have enough of it produced, so this is why people take supplements. Now, this is a food supplement, which is basically not really a medication, because medication is something different to a food supplement. Food supplements obviously are naturally occurring food supplements, which is exactly what they are, or a synthesized medicine to help with a certain illness. Now, people take melatonin to help them sleep at night. A lot of people take melatonin tablets. I know that you can get prescription melatonin tablets. You can also get melatonin. I'm sure you can get melatonin shots. I'm almost certain you can. But anything that you're doing like this, I would always consult a doctor. And this is a warning I'll say here now. So before wanting to try out anything, always consult your doctor or your medical profession or your healthcare visitor or anybody like that if you want to try something out like this. Gummies are pretty much more the safe ones. If you find food supplements on a shelf in a store, you can buy them on a website without any kind of medical licensing or pharmaceutical sign off, then they should be pretty much okay. So like I said in the intro, I actually have a diagnosis of Asperger's syndrome, and this is a autism spectrum condition, and many of you guys, if you're already watching and you're my viewers, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. With having Asperger's syndrome, it comes with a bunch of other stuff, and one of those things for me is the fact that I can't sleep that well at night, or basically I don't sleep as well as I'd like to sleep. And because of this causes for real heavy issues. When you have Asperger's syndrome, your brain is running 1,000 miles an hour. You want to be up doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm always making projects or making videos or making music or reading this thing or doing that thing or just researching crazy stuff. Or my brain is always going constantly at it. Now, the downfall of that is I get really, really tired, but then I can't sleep that well. And so when you can't sleep that well, you've got this, you're really, really tired, your brain's super active. How do you come down from it? How do you kind of level off and relax? So this is why I was really eager to try this. Now, I also track my sleep. I have a sleeping app on my iPhone that I track every single night's sleep. I have done for about 3 or 4 years. This same app is what I'm going to be using in this series. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already, to make sure you watch the rest of the videos in this series of ways to help sleeping for people with Asperger's syndrome and autism. I'm going to give you guys the rundown of what these are, these little gummies. And I actually took these these things to see if it would help me sleep. And I'll give you a full kind of like just an overview review of the smell, the taste, did it work, what the app said, and stuff like that. Okay, so first of all, you get 60 of these in a bottle, and you have to take 2 a night. So you get 30 nights, which is basically a month's worth in one of these little vats. And this also actually contains vitamin B6, a little bit of sugar, and obviously melatonin. There's also a chance to win a free bottle if you tag them on Instagram with there's like on the back of the bottle, if you tag them in Instagram with hashtag yummygummies @yummy nutrition, you should be able to put yourself in for a competition to actually win one of these, which is kind of cool. I don't know any of the companies that do that. That's kind of really cool. These are vegan and vegetarian friendly, which is super cool because a lot of gummies aren't vegan. So if you're a vegan or you're on a vegan diet, then these actually will work for you. Okay, so I opened these. When I opened these, I smelled them. I was like, whoa, but it doesn't taste anything like it smells. That's really weird as well, but it's super awesome because like I smelled it and I was like, okay, it smells really sweet, kind of like Jack Daniels, but then it tastes amazing. I was actually a bit gutted that I could only take 2 because they were actually really yummy. I could like snack on these things all day. This is what they actually look like. They're little squishy gummies, and they look a little bit like strawberries because this is a strawberry flavor. They're very firm, which is quite nice, and they're really squishy. They got a really good texture. Oh, this is so good. The taste is outstanding. I've tasted like vitamin sweets before and supplement gummies and stuff like that. Now, none of them come close to this one tasting wise. And I'm not just saying that because I sponsored the video. I honestly mean that, guys. This is amazing. These taste absolutely phenomenal. So that was the kind of overview of it. And it comes in this cool little kind of hipster bottle because, you know, the color scheme. It's really cool. I love it because like it kind of matches my aesthetic. Look at it. It could be like my brand. But no, I love it. So I have a couple of months of stuff there. So what I'm going to be doing as well in my vlogs. So if you follow this channel and you'll follow my vlogs. So starting in January, I'm going to be doing like 2 vlogs a week as well. I will be tracking my sleep with these gummies and seeing how I get on, which is super, super awesome. I just love it. I think they're pretty awesome. So the Yummy company are really, really cool. They like reached out to me and they're really nice and they sent me these 2 bottles. So thank you for that, guys. That's awesome. Okay, so now, did it help my sleep? Okay, so I use a sleep tracker app called Sleep Cycle, and Sleep Cycle is kind of like you turn it on and then you put it next to your head whilst you sleep, like you lay it on table basically, and then it records all of the movements if you make in a night. So it gives you this like lovely little graph of how you sleep in a night. Now, I've been running this app for about 2 or 3 years tracking my sleep, and I've never got 100% sleep quality ever. The closest I've got to sleep quality perfectness is like maybe 94%, and that is since changing this mattress, which I'll do in another video, which is going to be next week, which I'm super excited about. But this actual I took those gummies yesterday and I went to sleep as normal. I actually had, for the first time ever, 100% sleep quality. Now, this app doesn't lie. It's very, very good. It's very sensitive. It tells you how much time you snore for, how many steps you did in a day. It tracks everything, and it's really, really cool. It tells you what your heart rate is, etc. I tell you something, the difference in taking the melatonin, for me personally, and I'm like a 32-year-old male on the spectrum, taking melatonin actually did help me sleep, and I feel like it did. I feel like it really did help, and that was kind of like really interesting to me because I've never ever taken any melatonin supplements. I've never taken any sleeping supplements. I mean, the most I've ever done is taken like sleepy tea. You get like little teas that have like I don't know, marshmallow root or valerian root or whatever in it, and dip this tea and it's like a sleepy tea, and you take that and it relaxes you and it sends you to sleep. And that's the closest thing I've ever gotten to having like a sleep supplement, if you like. So to me, it's kind of like, did this work? Yeah, I mean, to me it did. I'm going to be completely honest. The data shows that these little melatonin gummies actually help me sleep. Now, am I going to continue to use them? Well, I'm going to use them until they run out. So I've got about 2 months worth of these gummies. I'm going to be continually updating you guys on these. Now, if you want to actually get your hands on some of these gummies, the link is in the description below. Now, the reason that I find that this is very effective is because they are gummies children can eat, because you get supplements and different types of things, and a lot of people can't eat them because maybe they don't like taking pills, or maybe they don't like taking like liquid medication or whatever. But gummies are just little tiny sweets that you just chew on, and they taste amazing. So that's why I would highly recommend, if you're wanting to try and give your child a food supplement or something like that, or yourself, and you don't like the taste of like medicines and stuff, then why not check out like gummies? I mean, this company is awesome, and they're from the UK, so I love that. I love the fact they're from the UK, which basically means to me there's no nasties in them, you know, there's no like GMO'd stuff in them. So in conclusion, do I think that melatonin can help people sleep with Asperger's syndrome? To me, from my experience currently, I'd say yes, judging on the data that has been produced. Do I think it's going to help every single person? I don't know, because I can't tell how your body reacts to different things. I don't know if it's, you know, it's something that'll help you, but I'd advise to try it, because you never know. Like, to me, it worked, and I just, you know, you have to be honest and try something and try different things. I would highly recommend checking out this company, because the link is in the description below, so please check them out and tell them that Dan sent you. Send them a tweet or an Instagram or something to tell them that Dan sent you from the AspieWorld. I'm sure they'd love to hear from you, knowing that you've come from my video just to say hello. And even if you just say, hi guys, I love the product, just anything, just share some love with them. That would be super, super awesome. If you'd like to see my next video all about Asperger's symptoms, go ahead and click on that video. If you want to learn more, click subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.